A warm welcome all my dear students. In today's lecture we are going to solve some numericals based on the limit state method and design of singly reinforced section. Okay, in our previous few lectures we were learning the concept of limit state method, assumptions in limit state method, stress block parameters, then moment of resistance constants, what is mean by PT limit, what is mean by XU limit, that is neutral axis constants. We have derived these constants also in our previous lecture. Okay, today we will solve some numericals based on the design of singly reinforced section by a limit state method. So first of all I will read the numerical. I request you to take the note and note it down the numerical. Okay, design a singly reinforced rectangular beam. Design a singly reinforced rectangular beam for an applied factored moment of 125 kilonewton meter. Factored moment is given, it is 125 kilonewton meter. Assume beam width as 235 mm. Use M20 concrete and Fe415 grade steel. Adopt limit state method. This problem was asked in December 2019 Mumbai University examination. Okay, I will read the numerical again. Design a singly reinforced rectangular beam for an applied factored moment of 125 kN meter. Assume beam width as a 235 mm. Use M20 concrete and Fe415 grade steel. Adopt limit state method. Okay, so we will solve this example in our today's lecture. Let's proceed. So first of all we will write what is given in the numerical. What are the given parameters? See, the width of beam is given, that is 235 mm. Then the depth of beam we have to calculate. Then characteristic compressive strength of this concrete is given because M20 concrete they have mentioned. So it means FCK is 20 Newton per mm square. Then the grade of steel is also given, so it gives Fy value 415 Newton per mm square. Then factored moment Mu is given, it is 135 kilonewton meter. Sorry, 125, not 35, 125 kilonewton meter. Okay, so we have to calculate, we have to design the beam. What is mean by design? In design you have to provide all the dimensions, okay, and material. So out of that, material is mentioned in the numerical, means they have given concrete grade as a M20, steel grade is also given. Then in dimensions also they have mentioned the width of beam as a 235 mm. Now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate depth of beam and we have to calculate amount of reinforcement, means AST, area of steel across the section. So now we have to calculate D and we have to calculate AST. These two parameters we have to calculate. Pass. So we will start. So what is our step number 1? In our step number 1, we will calculate D. We will calculate D. Now when there will be a question in the university exam of design a singly reinforced beam or design a beam. So we will design a balance section. We will design a balance section most of the times. So now when we are going to design a balance section, so for balance section we know that moment of resistance Mu will be equal to Mu limit. In balance section Mu will be equal to Mu limit, when moment of resistance is equal to Mu limit. Now what is the formula for this Mu limit? Moment of resistance constant we have derived in the previous lecture. Okay, so For Fe415 grade steel, for different grades of steel, this equation for Mu limit is given. Mr constants are given. So for Fe415, Mu limit will be equal to 0.138 FCK BD square. And for balance section, this Mu limit should be equal to Mu. In balance section, this Mu should be equal to Mu limit. So what is Mu? Mu is our factored moment 125 kilonewton meter. And all other values are in Newton per mm square. So this kilonewton meter I will convert into Newton mm. So 125 into 10 raised to 6. This you will get Newton m. Kilonewton into Newton 10 raised to 3 and meter to mm 10 raised to 3. So total 10 raised to 6. Now if we substitute rearrange it, we will get D is equal to Mu divided by 0.138 FCKB. If you directly remember this equation, then also it is okay. You can directly draw this equation and put all the values in this equation. You can calculate the value of T. Okay, no need to do this. Okay, but only this factor, that is 0.138 and 0.148 and 0.133. These three constants are for different materials of steel. Means if you are using Fe415, here it is 0.138. If you are using Fe250, here it is 0.148. If you are using Fe500, here it is 0.133. You can again refer to your previous notes, lecture notes of previous lecture. You will get these formulas for different grade of steel. Okay. Now substitute all the values over here. You will get the value of D. Mu is 125 into 10 raised to 6. Then 0.138 into FCK 20 and B is 235. If you solve this, if you calculate this, you will get 439. So I will approximate to 440. So this is effective depth. But we need to calculate overall depth of the section. So if you assume the effective cover, we don't know what is effective cover. If we assume the effective cover as a 40 mm. So what is effective cover? It is the center of reinforcement. It is the distance from center of reinforcement to the bottom of beam. Center of reinforcement to the bottom of beams. That is your effective cover. This is D and this is D. And total this is capital. And this effective cover, if you assume this is 40 mm, so total overall depth will become 440 plus 40 as a 480. So out of these two unknowns, D and AST, we have calculated D. Now we need to calculate AST. Okay. So step number 2 is calculation of reinforcement. Reinforcement calculation. For that, you can use your equation tension is equal to compression. So that is 0.87 Fy into AST is equal to 0.36 FCK B into XU. Now what is XU? As we are considering the section as a balance section, we are designing the balance section. This XU should be equal to XU limit, that is limiting depth of neutral axis for balance section. And as we are using Fe415 grade steel, this XU limit for 415 grade steel, we have calculated this value as a 0.53D. So if you calculate this 0.53 and D is 440, you will get X is equal to 211.2. So now substitute all the values in this equation and calculate the value of AST. So 0.36, FCK is 20, B is 235, XU is 211.2, whole divided by 0.87, Fy is 415. And if you calculate this, you will get 989.75 mm square. Now We have calculated the AST as well as we have calculated the D value. Now the design is over, but you have to add some details over here. That is, reinforcement is given as 989.75 mm square. But you cannot provide such amount of reinforcement to the site engineer, because for site engineer you should know, you have to specify how many numbers of bars of which diameter you are providing for the particular beam. So you have to take the diameter of bar and you have to calculate the number of bars. So suppose if you take 20 mm diameter bar, what is the number of bars required to satisfy this AST? So if I am using 20 mm diameter bar, so what is area of each bar? We have to calculate total AST divided by area of each bar. You will get number of bars. So number of bars will be equal to this AST 989.75 divided by 5 by 4 into 20 square. You will get this as a 3.15 means 4 nodes. So 4 bars of 20 mm diameter you have to provide as a reinforcement to take this amount of bending moment, this amount of factor moment. Okay? If they ask you to draw the sketch of cross sections, you have to draw the sketch. Well, here also you can add 4 bars of 20 mm diameter. The depth you have to mention as 480, then this is 440, this is 40, and 2 anchor bars at the top. As I have told you, you have to provide anchor bars at the top to hold the shear reinforcement. Just provide them. No need to mention the dimensions. When you provide actual drawing, you have to mention the diameter of this bar also. But for your exam, you just mention these details, depth details, and mention the bars and name as an anchor bars. That is enough. Otherwise, you can mention the diameter. You have to provide the nominal diameter of the bar, as these bars are serving the role as anchor bar to hold the shear reinforcement. Okay, this is about the design numerical, how to design a balance section, singly reinforced beam, balance section for singly reinforced beam by using limit state method. Okay, so try to solve some more examples based on this design of singly reinforced beam. Okay, in next lecture we will solve the numericals on the analysis of singly reinforced beam. Thank you.